Hi, this is I Allegedly. Welcome back. I'm Dan, and I've got a good one for you today because I get things that are sent to me, and I have to review, see if they're real or not. But one of them that's fantastic is, there's been a lot of PPP and EIDL loan fraud that we talked about over the course of the last few years. But now they've got a list of $330 million that was lent to individuals that were under the age of 11, okay? And, oh, that's a lie. This is just a big Doge scam. Okay. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, but let's get right into it, please. First things first, Economic Injury Disaster Loan, EIDL loan, was set up to be a 30-year loan. You get very low interest rate, 3.75%, and people could borrow this money, but you had to spend it on certain things for your business. Was not forgivable. Problem with that is that there is a tremendous amount of this money that was lent out to people, and the one thing that you agreed to, even after you paid the loan off, when you signed the loan documents, you agreed that you could have an audit within 3 years at any time during the life of that loan, okay? Which or after the loan was paid off, you could have an audit for up to 3 years afterwards. Well, that seems pretty restrictive. Now, people paid these loans off, people are still paying these loans, but there is a tremendous amount of these loans that are in default right now, and these people think, oh, they're not going to come after me, they're just going to forgive those loans. They are not going to forgive those loans. The PPP loans, Payroll Protection Program, was designed if you owned a business to keep your employees working. Now, second round of that funding came out to where if you ran a one-man show, you, man or woman, ran a business, you could basically pay yourself and get a PPP loan, and a lot of people did it. You had to follow certain guidelines, and if you did it, the loans would be forgiven. Now, during the course of the last 4 years, I've had a tremendous amount of people write me that were like, oh my God, they're coming after me. What do? I owe $63,000. I owe this. People lied. People were not truthful. Now with the new administration, I am telling you guys, do not think for a second that they're not going to come after you, because Elon Musk has uncovered the latest scam in that there were people under the age of 11 that got loans. Now, I've done a bunch of research on this, and yeah, it looks like that's the case. $330 million. A 9-month-old, think about this, got 100 grand. I put this in one of those image generators so you can see what a 9-month-old with a check would look like. Isn't that great? It's ridiculous, guys. Now, here's the thing. The fraudsters, the bad actors, the bad people that did this think, oh my God, they are never going to catch us. They are never going to catch us. You're going to be penitentiary bound. I am telling you, they're going to use everything that they have at the disposal of the SBA, from the ISPs that you signed up for, your internet, your connection, they're going to be able to pinpoint where you were when you filled out that application. Oh yeah. And they're going after these people. And you've got Nerdy Von Nerdy in the Doge department that is going to do nothing but search for these bad actors right now. Now you can sit there and say, what a waste of time. Because I get people that did this. Not that I know, but people, that you're out there, that you did bad things and you lied, or you got 2 loans when you were only supposed to get 1, things like that, and think nobody's ever going to catch me. Now, a lot of these loans people got forgiven, and they are done. Won't go back, won't look at those. The problem that people have is they lied about the number of employees, lied about ages and things like that, stole Social Security numbers, and got loans through. Now, one of the greatest days in my life that I've looked back on was the day I got denied for my economic injury disaster loan. My girlfriend got denied for hers, my brother, my family members, my rich investor friend got denied, all within the week. And it was just like, what in the hell is going on? Oh, you know what? I think we fudged the requirements on your credit score, and we made a mistake. You may have been in that batch. Just resubmit and see if you can get it approved. And I'm like, no, once is enough. I'm done. But guys, I'm telling you this right now. They have uncovered, you know, billions of dollars in fraud. They have covered, you know, millions and millions of dollars worth of these loans that they're never going to collect on. Now think about this. The SBA funded 5,593 loans in 2021 to people that were 11 years old or less. Okay, well, no 11-year-old can buy anything. Okay, there's, you know, of the 593, you know, they all have the incorrect name with the social security number. Oh, that's interesting that they got through. You know, you got $333 million in loans where people were 115 years or older. Oh, Dan, this is such a lie. This is not true. You know, and then I love images like this with Donald and Elon. This is what we found so far as a scam. And it's funny because of the millions of dollars, billions of dollars, pardon me, use the right term, it is crazy that people don't realize what they've uncovered, and you haven't seen anything yet. So, oh my gosh, you know, the Doge thing, people that are complaining about this, I still don't understand that. I really don't. But here is the thing about this. If you are behind on your EIDL loan, you need to contact the SBA immediately, because the SBA went through a hiring spree in 2021. And man, if you could fog a mirror and you could say Small Business Administration, man, you were hired. And they hired so many people during that time. And I mean this, when I was so furious with these people during this time that I had my last medical conference was online in 2021, and they said, listen, we want to speak. And I'm like, why? I don't want you guys back. So they promised me something huge. And what they did was they came back and gave us that, hey, listen, if you were a one-man band or one-woman show and you worked by yourself, you could get a PPP loan. That was dropped at my event. I was the first guy to hear that. It was the press release of all press releases, and it was fantastic news. And but still, you know, what it did was it just let rampant fraud go crazy with all these people. And man, I am telling you, I am blown away that people are not taking this seriously. Let's talk about our sponsor, Private Internet Access VPN. A VPN is a virtual private network that you can have on your cell phone, your computer, your laptop, your iPad, any device that you have, and it can protect you from the bad guys and the government seeing your keystrokes and knowing where you go. Now, with the latest ransomware and cyber attack, there's something called Medusa that's out there. A VPN can protect you from that. You need to get this today, guys. 83% off their regular price. It covers every device that's in your household. Check it out today. But guys, I want to show you something. There's no hardware to install. All you do, my cell phone right here, press one button. Guys, when it turns green, you're protected. I can go on the web and I don't have to worry about anybody seeing what I'm doing. Totally anonymous, guys. So check it out today, but think about this. When you log into your brokerage account, your bank account, you know, or your search history, you don't want anybody to know that. Plus, do you like sports? Baseball season's about to start. All those blackout games, you can change your location to a different state or around the world. Formula One, you want to watch that live? Check it out, guys. It's absolutely amazing. Use the link below, save 83% off the regular price, but get it today. It's pennies a day, guys. It's an absolute amazing company. They've been sponsoring for over 2.5 years. Check it out today, Private Internet Access. So now I want to show you something because this is great. The cabinet meetings, I love this stuff. I love the cabinet meetings. I love the press conferences lately because we're getting bouts of realism, okay? And the new SBA director, her name is Leffler, and she was inside the room, and Elon starts talking about the children getting SBA loans, and people said this didn't take place. Well, the SBA director confirms this. Watch this right now.
The Small Business Administration, where they were handing out loans, $330 million worth of loans to people under the age of 11. I think the youngest, Kelly, was a 9-month-old who got a $100,000 loan. That's a very precocious baby we're talking about here.
Well, we're tackling the fraud, waste, and abuse in the agency. We've seen, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud go unprosecuted, so we're taking that on. We have a zero tolerance policy for fraud, and we continue to crack down on it and make sure people are held accountable.
That's amazing. And you have a lot of that. You found far too much of it. It's a pure fraud. We like to use the words waste and abuse because they sort of sound good, but many of these things are pure fraud.
Now, here is what's crazy. They anticipate of the hundreds of billions of dollars that was lent out, that there is well over $200 billion of fraud that was committed. $200 billion. So what's funny is I'm going to get people that are going to write me and say, Dan, it's only $312 million. Who cares? Who cares about this money? That's our tax dollars, guys. This is money that was designed to help small business and shore things up and keep people in business. And man, I know people that got this money that are bad actors. I know people that every time I talk about this, I get people that come out because think about it. You got divorced during this time. Your wife left you. The woman that you were cheating with, you said you were going to leave your wife with, that's my favorite one, where she said, listen to what this guy did. You want that out there? Okay, you don't think she's going to rat you out someday? Eventually she is. Eventually she's going to get the right mood and pick up the phone and call somebody. But there's a new sheriff in town, and the new sheriff is out there making sure that people that have done this stuff are going to be penitentiary bound. So mark my words, guys. Mark my words. If you are behind on one of these loans, if you are not paying your loan right now, contact them. Reach out and contact them. If you were stupid enough to let a baby get one of these loans, or you lied, or somebody's 115 years old. Now, here's the thing. This has all been disproven. The SBA director just admitted fraud. What are you talking about? This is the new SBA director. So I'm telling you, the arrest warrants are issued. They're going to come after you. The people that committed the PPP fraud and lied, those people, listen to me. Think about this, because people are getting arrested still. If you had 3 employees and you said you put a 3 in front of it and said, I had 33 employees, well, they're going to check your Form 941 and you're done. You are done. And somebody's going to do this, and they're going to back check everything. And then they're going to audit you. And then after that, they're going to arrest you. It's going to happen. Your cousin, your uncle, your friend, oh, he's just a mechanic. He doesn't know any better. Well, yeah, sure he does. He knows how to run a business. Okay? So I love this stuff. I'm getting a kick out of it right now because, everybody's sitting there acting like this is no big deal, and it's just fraud, and it's just terrible, and Dan, you need to lighten up on this stuff. Okay. Of the $330 million, there's so much fraud. And enjoy these. I love these pictures of these kids that I made. Isn't that great? Little babies with their $100,000 check. Okay, isn't that great? Happy New Year. I'll see you guys very soon. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. But again, guys, this stuff is here. This stuff is happening. Good news, Bob Kudla. I'm going to talk to him this week. He and I are going to get together and have a little soiree to get together. So you're going to hear from Bobby about the market. And let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see. hello@iallegedly.com is the email address. Don't forget that we have a private channel that is called I Allegedly Live, and I do content on that. Basically, it's like sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. So check it out today. But you want to get a hold of me, it's hello@iallegedly.com. This is Alamitos Bay in Long Beach. It's beautiful. It's nice. Weather's warm. It's nice.